have to remount tires. The lug nuts are not going to have time to glue to the wheel. When they throw the tire up there, they're going to start falling off, and then the pit stop is going to be over 20 seconds.
Robert Yates told me that about $1,200 a set, you figure it out with your calculator, you're talking about $14,400 in tires.
And Harry Gant is in the wall in turn 1, and the caution flag is out. The caution flag waves. And that's a bad break for Rusty Wallace, Geoff Bodine, those cars who just pitted.
And even a worse break for Harry Gant, who was hoping maybe to be able to pull some of that Darlington magic out, but he has tagged the concrete retaining wall, maybe trying to push those tires a little too far. Here again as the caution waves for the 3rd time today. Here again's what happened to Harry Gant.
Goes down in the corner, and we see he's right in front of Rusty Wallace. He goes in the corner, and the car just went straight ahead. It's like, you're right, like the right front tire went flat. Ooh, and Jimmy Spencer about ran over it.
Oh, he did. He did a great job of getting his McDonald's Ford turned left and not hitting her. Well, everybody will be in pits right now. They were welcoming this opportunity. Steve Briscoe had just gone a lap down a couple of laps ago. Said bad break for me. Said had just gone a lap down.
As you mentioned, that's a bad break for Rusty Wallace, who just made a pit stop, and now is being shown a lap down as they come down pit road. Riding along with Mark Martin. Let's check in now with John Curran, who's waiting for the leader's pit stop.
Well, Mark Martin would have pitted, was scheduled to pit in just 8 more laps here at 97 complete. Martin will be in for 4 tires. Checking up his build-up on his front grille. It doesn't look too bad. And they will make a chassis adjustment on Mark's car. It's been just a little bit tight all day long. On the right rear, another half round of wedge. Left end, Ken Schrader is also on pit road for service.
We can see that Mark Martin wins, and Dale Earnhardt comes out second, and it's Elliott, Schrader, and Morgan Shepherd.
Let's check with Bill Weber in the back pits. Bill?
Well, Todd Bodine is already in. Ted Musgrave is in. We're waiting for the 30 car of Michael Waltrip. Sterling Marlin rolls by in the Kodak Chevrolet. These will be all 4 tire stops. They're going to change the chassis setup of Michael Waltrip's car. He's had 2 off pit stops today. He apologized for the first one. He came in too hot. The second time, as we saw earlier, he took it too close to the wall. Again, they're burning up the left front. The left front tire's been the big problem with these cars back here. Ted Musgrave away, Sterling Marlin, and finally Michael Waltrip gets away.
You can see where they put that yellow tape box on pit road, so Michael knew where to put that left front tire to be able to have room to get the left side jack under it. Michael Waltrip had been running in 12th position. We are under caution for the 3rd time today here at Darlington Raceway due to an incident out in turns 1 and 2 involving the veteran Harry Gant. Back with more in just a moment.
Smoke coming out of that front of the radiator, but no reports that he's running hot. They are cleaning off that front grill work, and then he's out here. What a great stop. He's on his way. Let's go to John. Well, as Ken Schrader leaves, Bill Elliott's crew is hard at work. They've already taken off. They've already completed the right side change. Left sides are down. They clean all the rubber off the grill, and there's a crash out on the racetrack.
Sterling Marlin has spun his car in turn 2, the car number 4, the Kodiak Chevrolet, and as of yet, we do not see a caution flag. He spun the car, got the car rotted down off the racetrack, and we have not. Yes, we have.
Here's the problem. Jimmy Spencer has hit the wall here on the front straightaway, so caution is out now.
So 2 cars having spun, they were just trying to give the halfway signal, lap 184. There is Spencer's car, the McDonald's Ford Thunderbird, come to rest against the front stretch wall as these cars now trying to see Spencer. Close call there, Darrell Waltrip and Greg Sachs. And here's what happened a moment ago to the 4 car over in turn 2.
Comes off the corner, and he's trying to get in the... Oh, I'm sorry. It looked like he got bumped from behind.
He might have been slowing down to go in the pits. I don't know. But he got bumped and spun around. But, you know, he kept going. No problem there. Everything was all right. But then, all of a sudden, here on the front straightaway, Jimmy Spencer gets into the wall. Let's see if we can see what happens there. There he is coming off of the turn up there. Now, whether he and... That's Jeff Gordon down on the inside. Whether they made contact, don't know. But Jimmy Spencer in the McDonald Ford slides across the start-finish line crossways.
Spencer crawls out of the 27, waves to the crowd.
And, Bill, what happened to the car number 4, Sterling Marlin?
Well, Jerry, Michael, and Sterling were getting ready to pit together on the backstretch. They'd been running several laps, bumper to bumper, and then they were coming in together. Tony Glover kept waiting for his car to come in. He never came in, and then they were as surprised as anyone else when the caution came out. Meanwhile, Michael Waltrip did come down pit road, and Michael Waltrip ran over his air gun. He didn't stop. He ran over the gun, then came to a stop. His crew couldn't do anything. Michael went on back out. Meanwhile, Sterling Marlin has just moved into the lead. I'm here with Tony Glover. I'm going to see if I can get a word. Tony, what happened out there?
I ain't got no idea. I think a slow car turned us trying to get into the pits, and you know, luckily we didn't lose a lap, and you know, everybody else pitted, so it made us the leader, so it worked out okay.
Well, a unique brand of strategy. Tony Glover, the crew chief on the Kodak Chevrolet. Not exactly what they had in mind, but some days you never know here at Darlington.
How many times can you make a 360 spin out and be leading the
And
race?
take the lead by doing that.
He should have spun earlier. Let's take a look again and see exactly what happened, if we can, over in turn 2.
We see Michael Waltrip going in the pits. That's the yellow car on the very left of the screen. He's going in the pits. Now there's Bobby Labonte in the 22 car, the smoking. And our tape machine is stuck, so in a minute we'll show you what happened.
And Sterling Marlin is our leader in the Kodak Film Chevrolet. So you spin, and hey, Danny Sullivan did it a few years ago in Indianapolis. He spun and won, and now Sterling Marlin being shown as our leader here in Darlington.
Just ask Katie and Pearson and Yarborough again.
The grill of that 25 car than the other cars, because he really and truly has been following anyone. As Jerry said, he's led over half the race, and that has been an advantage keeping that rubber out of the grill.
And exactly what you said, Benny Parsons. Here's the Busch Beer race recap. He's led 106 of 210 laps there. 9 leaders, 15 lead changes, 4 cautions for 31 laps. The average speed has been slowed by those caution flags to 122.541 miles per hour. Who have our leaders been? Well, Ken Schrader has led the bulk of this event. Martin Martin, Rusty Wallace, Bill Elliott, Geoff Bodine, our pole sitter, led 6 laps. And we had trouble.
The 12 car crashed down the back stretch. He was slow down in the first and second corner, and he was trying to get out of the way down the back straightaway, and cars going every which way. And finally, the 90 car, Mike Wallace, did a great job. He locked up the brakes and slid to avoid the 12.
And here again is what happened a minute ago to Derrike Cope in the straight arrow Ford.
Once again, he was very slow down in the first and second corner. There's Phil Parsons in the Mellon car directly in front of him. And they're going to come off the second corner, and we can see that he is slow. Now watch these cars as they start going by him. And they always, something broke on the left rear tire, goes flat.
And pieces start flying everywhere of rubber.
Look at Mike Wallace, Ned.
Yeah, and Darrell Waltrip also came down on the inside. A miracle that someone didn't hit Derrike as he was spinning around. He was right in front of a big group of cars.
So it's the left rear tire that exploded that caused the 12 car to spin. And there's part of the tire lid on the racetrack.
You saw all the damage that tire was doing beneath that fender well on the left side. The car looks fine from that side, but folks at the other side that took the heavy hit, look at the debris down the backstretch.
This is the front stretch, Jerry. Someone has picked this up and brought it over on the front stretch.
Well, we're going to get a chance for pit stops here on lap 218. We're going to show you 3 of them, our triple pit split, as they come down pit road at 55 miles per hour. And let's go to Marty Reed in our leader's pit.
Well, this is an opportune moment for Kenny Schrader's team. They were looking to make it at least another 20 laps. So now this will obviously keep them in a good cycle. Everything's going real smooth. This is going to be a 4-tire chain. Let's go to John Curtis.
What an opportune time for a caution to come out for Bill Elliott. The temperature was up to around 250. Junior Johnson is now spraying water in on the radiator as Schrader heads down pit road trying to cool this 11th car off. Bill Elliott is down and away. Mark Martin also with an overheating problem. Jerry, they took some tape off the grill and also took a round of wedge out. Bill Weber?
Michael Waltrip, the only 2 lead cars pitting on the backstretch are in. This team for the 4 car has been very patient. Their strategy is to keep Sterling in the race. The front of the car was pushing just a little bit ago. They say the tires seem to have taken care of that problem. Sterling is away with a lightning fast stop. The 30 car is still in the pits. They continue to spray water on the front of that grill. Now Michael Waltrip returns to the track.
Now here are the cars coming out of the pits. You see them as they work on it. Way up the top of your screen, there comes Rusty Wallace. He made a good pit stop, but hey, he's a lap down. He wasn't supposed to pit then. He was supposed to wait till the next time around. He maybe is so accustomed to coming in when the leaders do, just forgot. But the rule is that he needs to go to the longest the end of the longest line. Okay, now he's coming back in.
Well, we
The overheating problem we said that he had, so he's going to cool down.
That's why he stopped earlier, because he was going to have to stop twice anyway.
Okay.
So he might as well just come in, and he's going to start at the rear of the longest line anyway. And Bill Elliott's in with the hood up on that car.
Well, we had a report that he was overheating. John Kernan?
Well, what they're trying to do, besides Junior Johnson spraying water in on the radiator, they've also got another hose going in, putting water into the radiator. As the crew having a hard time fighting this overheating problem. When Bill pulled in, you could just see all the rubber buildup on the grill. And now they're just trying to get him cooled way down.
And Rusty's still in. You see Buddy Parrott there in the middle of the car working, trying to peel some of the sheet metal away. They get some more air into the radiator. We're under caution here at Darlington, the 5th time today for a spin involving the car number 12 of Derrike Coe. Back with more from the Southern 500 after this. Back at Darlington Raceway, we have an incident in turn 2 that occurred right in front of our leaders. The car number 52 of Brad Teague out of Johnson City, Tennessee, has taken his Ford into the concrete. Heavy damage. Caution flag waving, and here comes the car number 77 trying to get a lap back.
And he will not be able to do it on Dale Earnhardt, our leader. And we can see that the 52 car, the left front tire is flat. He's dragging the racetrack. He did hit the wall with the right side.
A couple of cars had made pit stops. Jeff Gordon had made a pit stop while we were away, so that put him a lap down. Dale Jarrett had made a pit stop. That puts him 2 laps down now. And
Jeff Burton also made a pit stop. He was in the lead lap. He's now as a lap down.
Let's take a look again, see if we can show you what happened to bring out this latest caution flag.
No, I can't really tell what happened. We just see him up against the wall where he's made contact with the right side.
I believe he had a tire go down, didn't he?
It could be the left front tire went flat on the car that caused it to go into the wall. We can see some pretty heavy damage to the 52 car. Here comes the leaders. Earnhardt, Mark Martin, and Bill Elliott.
Let's go down to John Kernan in the Earnhardt area.
Dale Earnhardt pulls in. They were going to pit in about 5 laps. 6, 11, and 3. Mark Martin, Bill Elliott, and Dale Earnhardt on the bottom as you look at the screen. All should take 4 tires. Earnhardt complaining the car a little bit tight. Well, they've made an air pressure adjustment. Mark Martin, his car was also tight. He was also having an overheating problem. They'll run in and spray some water into the grill. Dale Earnhardt, the pit work already done. He's down in the way. A great pit stop by Bill Elliott's crew. He's down in the way, as is Mark Martin and also Morgan Shepherd. And let's go to the back pits with Bill Weather.
And Sterling Marlin is a lonely man back here. The only car in the lead lap, but he's got plenty of company now as the crew goes to work on the Kodak Chevrolet. Just 4 tires and fuel, the same velocity they've been running all day. The car is just about perfect. They will not change the chassis. The left side tires are on. The fuel is in. Sterling Marlin waits. $100,000 pit stop maybe. He's away.
1994 winner of the Daytona 500, Sterling Marlin, in the Kodak Chevrolet, getting his service from Tony Glover and company, keeping himself on the lead lap. We're under caution here at Darlington for the 6th time today. Back in a moment.
That car was smoking some. I think it's a problem. But
John Kernan, what's Earnhardt's problem?
Well, Benny, the car just is not handling. We don't know if it's the tires or if they're just off a little bit on the setup, but right after the pass, Andy Petrie got on the radio and told his driver, Dale Earnhardt, said, Dale, think about the big picture. In other words, if you finish second, that's great, because the big picture is that $1 million plus championship that's awarded in New York at the end of the year.
Well, that's some kind of decision to make. Do you really go all out and go for that $100,000 bonus that you got here today? Or, save it and go for that million?
I guess $1 million is about a little more than 100,000, but
yeah, it's more than $1 million, too.
Once again, maybe some tire smoke out in the back of that 11 car going down in turns 1 and 2.
The lead is kind of stabilized right now, but I would say that Bill Elliott, he has the lead, that he's not going to run the car as hard. Not run the car as hard as he would trying to catch Earnhardt. I can't see the gauges, and I really don't know which one the water gauge is.
Yeah, it's hard to see which is which.
Elliott now pulling away to over a second advantage over Dale Earnhardt in second position. During the spring here, Elliott set on the pole for the Trans-South 400 and ended up finishing third. Had his best finish early in the year. Of course, he batted that at Talladega with a runner-up spot.
It's amazing how much faster his car is than Earnhardt's right now.
Oh, it has been a while since Bill Elliott has gone to victory lane, though.
I remember it well. November of 1992 in Atlanta, one of the best races I've ever seen in my life. Oh, there he was. Well,
that was an incredible race, wasn't it? And the leader. And he's pulling away now, close to 2 seconds, a second, 0.8 over the Hendrick Chevrolet.
But that's the question. Will Bill Elliott's car last? Because they've been trying to keep it cool every time they stop. We've seen Junior Johnson spraying the thing down. They've had the hood up in the middle part of the race.
Crowd on their feet. The Budweiser crew standing on the wall. Junior's over there perched on the wall, watching and waiting with their fingers crossed. It has been a long time since this crew's had something to celebrate about. And Bill Elliott is not backing off whatsoever. 2.3 seconds, and he's 7 laps away from his first win in almost 2 years.
Junior, don't get so excited. Obviously, he's not.
No, you don't see Junior get excited too often. Sits there and watches and hopes that thing hangs together. Morgan Shepherd has dropped back pretty far. He's not a threat to either right now. Still a strong third.
Ricky Rudd in 4th spot. Sterling Marlin in 5th position.
And the 2 car, Rusty Wallace passes Geoff Bodine to take over the 7th spot.
They're a lap down.
Geoff Bodine in the Rebecca's car is the highest running rookie here today. And he needed a good run because Nemechek in the 41 has been gaining on him in the rookie points.
And here they are, Nemechek in 2nd spot, Grissom, John Andretti, and Mike Wallace, the top 5.
They're being given signal 5 laps to go, Jerry, as they came by that time. Now it's 4.
Bill Elliott's been in a great mood all week. Maybe he knew he had such a good race car here at Darlington. A lot of speculation that he'll make an announcement early next week on what his plans will be for 1995.
This is a good way to start, huh?
Here's the 9-time winner here at Darlington, Dale Earnhardt.
3.5 seconds. Elliott just keeps increasing the lead.
And there is definitely smoke coming from behind the car number 11 of Bill Elliott.
Coming up on John Andretti, who is running in 16th position. A couple of cars we haven't mentioned today is Hut Strickland. He's hanging in there in 14th position. And Phil Parsons having a good run in the Melling car. He's running in 15th position.
Bill Elliott has been the top point producer in the last 6 races. He has 4 top 5 finishes. Marty, what's the deal? The car number 11 continues to smoke.
I'll tell you what, Mike Beam gave me the best answer like this. Hey, it's too late to worry about that now. Just go.
If there is smoke, it's not really severe. But he's got a lap and a half to go.
Exactly. Less than 3 miles away from his first win in almost 2 years. Awesome Bill Elliott. Started 9th today in the Budweiser Ford Thunderbird. White flag. And listen to this crowd. The 8-time most popular driver in NASCAR. Trying to hang on to get his first win. Earnhardt runs in 2nd spot. Morgan Shepherd 3rd, Ricky Rudd 4th, and Sterling Marlin in 5th position.
He can almost coast around now and make it, Terry.
Yeah, if it blows up now, he could probably coast to the start-finish line.
45th annual Southern 500 comes to a close, and Bill Elliott takes the win as he waves to the crowd. And beneath that helmet, he has got to be smiling. Yeah, get that net down so you can wave to those fans. One of the most popular drivers in NASCAR, and boy, are they celebrating in the pits. Let's go to Marty Reed.
Well, nice smile on your face. You got to be happy. Long time coming.
Yeah, I tell you, it's been a long time. These boys done a good job, and you know, everybody's put a big effort into the motor guys. Geoff and them done a good job, and I just thank the Lord it's over. You know, finally won.
Well, fellas, I think it's called a beer bath, and I think you know what brand it is. You okay? Mike Beam, he's won. Happy crew chief.
Obviously very emotional, Mike Beam. They have worked so hard, and they have taken so much grief from so many people about not having this car. And listen to this crowd react to Bill Elliott. There is also Bill Elliott. They're on their feet as he will make the left-hand turn and head to victory lane. His first win since November of 1992.
I have to say, that was awesome, Bill. He did a great job. He kept the car when it overheated. He backed off, kept the car cool enough. Junior, Mike, all the crew did their job.
Pulls the car out of gear. They push the car backwards so they can get him back and now headed toward victory lane. And here are the results. Elliott, of course, our winner. Shepherd running, Marlin in the top 5. They're the only cars on the lead lap.
Jeff Gordon, Rusty Wallace, taking 6 and 7. Number 2, Brad Teague in 30.
42 cars started. No Nemechek having trouble early on. And Harry Gant, 41st and 42nd.
Harry Gant, last 7,500.
Let's go down to John Kernan, who's standing by with an extremely happy Bill Elliott.
Well, just an extremely tired Bill Elliott. He gets a drink of Gatorade. And Bill, last time we were in victory lane together was in Atlanta. Man, it's been a while.
I'll tell you what, it's been too long, guys. You know, I got to say one thing. The good Lord was with me today because this thing did everything wrong. It ran 260 degrees of water temperature. The clutch is out of it, everything, and it still finished. I mean, that's all there was to it. It was just my day.
How, you know, we talk about guys toward the end hearing noises and stuff. How closely were you watching that water temperature?
Well, they've been running. Earlier in the race, halfway, it was running 260 degrees, and I've never had a car run that hot and finish the race. And they kept putting water in it, and it kept cooling down, and right there at the end, it was 260 again, and it stayed together. Like I said, somebody, good Lord, was with me today.
All right, a very happy Bill Elliott climbing out of his car in victory lane, Jerry.
Let's take a look at the point standings here, John. Elliott takes the victory. Dale Earnhardt moves away in the point standings. Rusty Wallace second, Mark Martin third, Ricky Rudd fourth, and Ernie Urban holds on the 5th position. 6 through 10, Ken Schrader, Morgan Shepherd. Bill Elliott jumps 2 spots to 8th, Jeff Gordon 9th. And they are certainly celebrating in victory lane down there, and rightfully so, as Bill Elliott, at 38 years of age, picked up his first win in almost 2 years. For Bill Weber, Marty Reed, John Kernan, Benny Parsons, and Ned Jarrett, I'm Jerry Punch, once again saying Awesome Bill was awesome today. Congratulations to Bill Elliott, and so long, everyone, from Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina.